Card obtained, Traverse Town. So, you'll learn really, really quickly, if you play this game for the first time, that cards play a major, major, major role in this game. Cards are basically everything. They get you places, they are your combat, your deck, they're everything. So, let me try and start off with the basics. Basically, the way this works is you choose which world you go to next based on the cards that you get. Later on, you're going to get a lot more cards, and you'll be able to choose which world you want to go next. It isn't like, you know, set in whatever order you want. But, yeah, in between these little corridors of Castle Oblivion that we're in right now, is where we use these cards to choose which world we're going into next. And this time we're going to Traverse Town, which is the first world, or first level we went to in Kingdom Hearts 1, besides Destiny Island, so it only makes sense. So I might as well, you know, do what the guy says. I mean, you don't really know how this fucking castle works, so you just might as well buy into it. Or you could go back and try to look for Pluto, but, you know, let's just fuck all logic and do this. Good observation. Very, very good observation. That's also true as well. We'll explain it in a second. He's right behind you, you idiot. Exactly. Basically, each world that you visit is really just it's the sample of his memories of this world. So it's not actually the world, it's just his memories being played out in front of him. It's kind of confusing, but it's not that bad. Why are you okay, yeah, I have a problem with Jiminy Cricket being a main character in this. Like, he's not important anywhere else, but all of a sudden he just decides that he thinks that he's that important. I don't know who made that decision, but whoever they were, they weren't thinking so hot. Oh yeah, we also lost Donald and Goofy. Derp. Oh, that sucks. Fucking fantastic. Master the cards. You should become a master cards player. I really like the music in this game, actually. It's really, it's pretty legit. I like it, actually. Alright, so here we go. We're gonna learn the combat system in this game, basically. He'll explain it pretty well. So, you can pick up cards to add them to your stack or deck, as you can call them. And then you press X to use the card. Donald casts magic, Goofy uses Goofy Tornado, and those Keyblade cards are just one string in Sora's combo. So you'll see that in a second. Yep, just like I said, everything in this castle is ruled by cards. And yes, you can. Yeah, we at least have dodge roll. Thank the fucking Lord. Dodge roll. It's like, I'm pretty sure people went insane in Kingdom Hearts 2, like when there was quick run, but there was no dodge roll. Like, dodge roll is just like, you think Kingdom Hearts, dodge roll. It's like they're one and the same. I mean, obviously. Alright, so now is the part where we get to... Yep, you use one card for part of an attack, and 3 of those cards strung together as a combo. And this is where it teaches you Lock On. Lock On is just R2. I'm pretty sure you can change that to R1 in the settings if you really want to. But, you know, whatever. Yeah, that's another thing. It's a lot different than Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2. Every move that you use makes the cards disappear. So eventually you're going to run out of cards, and you're thinking, you know, how does that work? I mean, if I run out of attacks, how am I supposed to win? All you have to do is what he'll explain in a second is reload them. And to reload, this card right here with a number on it, you hold X, and once you focus long enough, I suppose, it will reload all the cards. But yeah, exactly like as you're saying, each time you reload the cards, it'll take longer to reload them. As you can see, before it was a 1, now it's a 2, so you have to reload the 2, then the 1 in order to get your cards back. And you can cycle between your cards with R1 and L1. Obviously, you know, you can't. It would be annoying if you couldn't like access your cards, if you could only access the ones that you had right there. Drinking my water. All right, so basically, what he's explaining here is that you basically have 2 decks. One of them is where all your attacks, magic, and items are. The second one is where all your enemy cards are. And the yeah, there we go. The enemy cards right there give you a certain effect for a small period of time. Like for each reload or for a certain amount of cards, they'll give you just a little. They'll give you a good effect that help you during your battle. As you can see, there's a lot of shit that kind of goes into this, but the more you play, the more you just kind of get used to it, to be honest. It's really... It's not that bad. Oh my... I'm hoping this isn't showing up in the recording, but on my TV, it's just... The colors are just doing whatever the fuck they want. It's just... Ugh. This fucking TV is annoying. My recording setup is actually, like, is not like my usual recording setup. It's just using the big TV that's in my living room loft, so this TV is just like going crazy with the color correction, and it's stupid. So yeah, these guys just kind of got blinded and don't remember shit, so derp. Oh hey, memories. That's gonna be like this big giant running motif that's just gonna be thrown in your face all the time. Oh hey, they got their old clothes back, cool. Lol. It's like, I don't know, figure it out for yourself. I'm not here to answer all your questions, bitch. I have you guys here. Oh, now he just makes me sound like a bitch. What an ass. Derp. Goading him on with promises of Riku. Riku, no. For a lot of people, it literally makes them rage quit, so, you know, you're kind of making a bold statement there, Sora. Alright, the key of beginnings. And that's even more confusion, but I'll try to explain that as best as well as possible. Within each world, those cards basically are what advance the plot. And you have to use those cards on certain doors. You can't use them like on every single door. You'll see as I continue to go through this. Alright. So, yep, we're doing more training, I suppose. There's actually really a lot that goes into this game. So, I mean, in reality, I'm trying to explain this as best as possible, but the best way to learn this is really just to play the game a lot, and everything will just come with time and practice. So, basically, where we're in, and as the bottom right says, we're in an unknown room. But what we're in is a room, and within each world, you're able to create the next room that you go into. So, with, you know, the cards, of course, and you'll see that in a second. So, right now we're in one room, and what we're gonna do is strike this Heartless. And when you're inside of a room, each Heartless represents a mob of Heartless. So basically, when you approach or attack the Heartless, or the Heartless approaches you, then you'll engage in a battle. And shadows are not that hard at all. And when you're inside of a battle, when you're inside of a battle, the Heartless all drop. They don't drop health or anything. They drop experience points, actually. And they also, at the end of the battle, you get a map card. So, and before I go on to the next room or create the next room, I'm gonna go around and interact with all this stuff. A bunch of this stuff is interactable, and you get either HP or MP balls. The MP is not magic points, it's actually Moogle points in this game. And you'll understand just how important the Moogle points are once we get to Moogle rooms, but that's for later, so don't worry about that too much. I'm feeding you as much information as possible without trying to confuse you. I mean, I don't know. I'll just keep on trying to reiterate stuff until people, you know, kind of get it. If not, just play the game, and you'll get it with time, I guess. Is the best way for me to explain this. Alright, so, next, once we're done with this, this room, we go into a door, where we are able to create, the next room that we go into. So we need to use a map card, and it kind of forces you to use this map card, and this is a Moments Reprieve map card. And what that basically means is we're creating a room with just the save points. All of the derp. Oh yeah, each door has a certain condition for the card, so it'll tell you the criteria. It says that you have to have a card with the number 1 or higher, or 0. The 0 can count for anything. So, you know, that makes sense if you played any, you know, like actual card games. 0 kind of can be low or high, so it can represent anything. Alright, so now we have a save point. We can save up real quick. Let me just see what we got. Alright, getting some Moogle points. What do we got over here? Some health. Cool stuff. Alright. Might as well just save up real quick. Burp, burp. We're gonna get some more water. Oh god. I'm almost out of water. I think after I finish this world, this little part of the recording, I'm gonna go get more water. Alright, so next up we have 2 or higher map card, so we're gonna use this Tranquil Darkness, which is a 2, so that fits the criteria. God, the fucking TV is bugging out again, fantastic.